It can be pretty easy to solo the special operations if you know what to do, and this will be the best way to farm Moneda, as you can do it over and over again, and Moneda can then be exchanged for some of the best weapons in the game at Lola's shop. And you of course find her in the different home bases and can also talk to her to access these special operations, but as you might have noticed, they are designed for 2 players, so can be tricky alone. I want to give you some pro tips in this video though, so you can very easily solo the Museo map in even under 10 minutes if you got it down. I will also show you where to find the stash in this map for a one-time 400 Moneda boost, so kinda nice. Of course, a like on the video if you like the Farcry content here on the channel would be greatly appreciated. And let's go. You can enter my new Far Cry credits giveaway via the link in the pinned comment. And of course, you have to be a subscriber of the channel if you want to participate in these giveaways. I will be announcing the winner very soon, so stay tuned. Okay, let's get over our loadout first before we head into the Museo map. One armor set that will make your life easier, not only in the special operations by the way, is the parkour set. I bought some pieces at once arm dealers. You can also buy some at the Bandido barracks. You only have to buy like the first version in your home base. And I think you can also find them in guerrilla caches. That's why I got the hats, but I think you can buy them all in the shop. So just check that, because if you have the full set, you improve your maximum stamina, stamina recovery, movement speed after sliding, overall movement speed. It can even boost your movement speed while weapons are holstered. And this also counts when holding the bomb during these special operations. So you're basically insanely fast, which is going to be key here. Not only so you can complete the mission faster, so you can farm more Moneda in less time, but also because they are able to skip water locations and can immediately go on to the next one, but more on that in a moment. For weapons, I wanted to make sure that you could very easily replicate it, so I used the heroic and unique PPSH, which you can just find in the world, and I showed where in a previous video. You will see a pop-up on the screen, and I will leave links to all the videos I mentioned in the video description. And in those videos are timestamps, so you can easily skip ahead. Also, the ARC I just did a video on with the armor-piercing rounds is amazing too. You can also put a longer range scope on that for the final section, so you can easily manage that. Something that will help you out a lot as well is a sidearm with that amazing reload all weapons mod. Meaning that you can just switch to the sidearm, shoot it once, reload, and then all the other weapons in your arsenal are reloaded as well. Makes it really easy with weapons that take a really long time to load. The first part of this Museo map is easy. With the parkour set, you can just sprint to the end of the level where you find the bomb, and you can just ignore the enemies, like it doesn't matter. Slide for the extra movement speed buff, run, run, run. Another thing that can, by the way, make you even faster is the Speedy Spaghetti. You unlock this after fully upgrading the Cantina camp facility. Buying this gives you a passive bonus. It's totally not needed or anything, but it makes you run even faster if you want. So, when we are in the area with the lieutenant and the bomb, we want to take everyone out. And the key to the stash is in this area, by the way, too, but I will save that stash-like location for the end of the video. Let's for now focus on this solo run. So for this section, pick your assault rifle or SMG of choice or other weapon that you like to use to easily kill a lot of enemies. And it's also smart to change the hands from the parkour set to the Fuego Mids gloves. I think you can also just buy in a shop. These namely immediately negate the burning effect from the many flamethrower enemies you find in the map, so that's really nice. Another thing that will help you a ton are the healing syringe gadgets. They instantly patch you up. I can carry 4 of them and they just help you out of sticky situations. Make it go a bit faster too, because you don't have to wait for the regular heal. And I also use the Medico Supremo for the self-revive if you do die. Now let's grab the bomb, and on our way out we want to look for the refill ammo and gadget crate, which you find over here, and these are in every camp, and make sure that you can basically spam that healing gadget and also have enough ammo. So now instead of going to the first water source, we immediately want to sprint to the second camp on our way to the extraction point, because with the parkour outfit you can very easily reach that second camp without the bomb overheating. Don't forget to change the gloves back to the parkour ones, so you're even faster. Sure, you can switch them back when you reach this camp, because in this camp we want to kill some enemies and go to the water So take out everyone that is shooting you that is annoying, but make sure that you stay in the water to make sure the bomb doesn't overheat. You do not have to kill everyone. You just can, like, after the bomb is very low, you can just run away. There is a new refill crate here, so grab it too. Pretty nice. And then we immediately want to run to the extraction points. So also skip that other camp. There is actually quite a lot of shade if you hug the right side of the map here. So they can very easily run. And then we want to climb up the building right here. There's shade here too. And thanks to the insane speed, the bomb is likely far from overheating. Now, a pro tip right here, and I want to thank Johnny for this on Twitter. He namely notes that if you just shoot the water tank on the top of the building, you create this small water stream, which you can also use to reduce the heat of the bomb, which is pretty nice. So do that here. You can also stand in the shade here all the time. And now we want to use some longer ranged weapons. The ARC with a longer range scope can work, or some rifles to snipe the enemies. And during this section, you can just switch out the parkour gear. You won't be running anyways, so gear with more resistance. Those fire resistance gloves are nice again. There will namely be a tank at some point that will also do some fire damage. The La Guaracha, which I showed in a previous video, is nice to take care of the tank or the into orbit. We also showed in the previous video. Just something to blow it up is really handy in one of your primary weapon slots. And then you just have to kill all the leftover enemies. Make sure the bomb stays low thanks to the stream of water. Using the healing gadget to stay in the fight is nice. And there is an ammo and gadget refill behind you at this spot, which is also great. So if it takes too long and the enemies are like unreachable from this location, they can always go and hunt them down. But keep in mind that the bomb will explode at some point. So get back to this location in time, use the water, and then you should be good. And get the 150 Moneda and even 100 right now, as it's still around launch. But I think we will not have this bonus anymore when they release the next map. And well, another way to get a ton of Moneda is through the stash in the map. So this is a one-time get, while repeating the special operation with the tactic I just showed you is unlimited for as far as I know. So you can really farm a lot of Moneda if you want. So we first have to find a key, which is in the barracks right before you get the bomb. So we see the marker right here, but no, instead we want to go inside the barracks and then grab the key. So the stash is earlier in the level, but before we can go back, we need to carry the bomb. So that's going to make it a bit more challenging when you're playing solo, although there is a water source near the stash. So after grabbing the bomb, we actually want to take the left side of the map this time instead of right we used for that solo run. You basically want to end up here. We see the tower over there with the light, where of course we just got the bomb. There's an airdrop coming in. There's the church. So you want to turn around here and then go, and you see the water source there. Then enter this blue building, and then not on your right, but your left-hand side, you find a stash, which you can then open for 400 Moneda. And that will just be a nice one-time thing. But overall, I really hope that these tips help you clear the Spec Ops solo, so you can just repeat it over and over again. I'm of course talking about the first difficulty level of the Spec Ops. The second one is way more difficult to solo. Might do a future video on that. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, this will already help you earn Moneda so you can buy more powerful weapons. We'll keep you up to date here, of course, when Lola is selling new guns. So totally subscribe for everything Far Cry 6. A like on the video would really help me out. And check out that previous video by clicking on the screen. For now, I will speak to you in the next one. Goodbye.